What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Jim and Dean Show. Wait a minute, you're not Dean?
I am Dean. Look, we got the same hairstyle. I am Dean.
This is not the Jim and Dean Show. What the heck is going on? Oh, I know. Well, Dean is not feeling well today. And we didn't do the Jim and Dean Show last week, and we couldn't not do another Jim and Dean Show. So watch this. It is now going to go from being the Jim and Dean Show to the Jim and Stu Show. No, it's not the Jim and Stu Show. It's the Jim and Dexter Show. Bam!
That looked like me.
Yeah, about 12 years ago.
Don't hate.
So, hey. Interestingly enough, those of you who are just joining us for the Jim and Dean Show, now the Jim and Dexter Show, it's been hijacked. I need to have one of those needle scratching. What?
No, but look at how you rotate all of your co-hosts, brother. You got us rolling in and out, boy. I feel like herding cattle.
Herding cats. So, interestingly enough, we got because Dean's not feeling well. I called. You're like the relief pitcher, man. You're the man they call in.
I'm feeling good.
Okay, good. So we got a question that I think we really need to address, and I think that we definitely, this is the time and this is the place. And I'd like to take the next 30 minutes, 40 minutes and do this. And I'm going to share the question from you. Came from Dave, and he says, Jim, need your help and advice. In your excellent trainings and notes, you assume that we have some things in place, like a good working knowledge of computer systems. You don't bother to outline the basic steps of using the different scripts. Uh-oh.
Now, can we see your face while you're reading, brothers? Like you just all up on the corner of my screen.
Okay, how's this? Is this better? I'm trying to read it off my screen with my old man glasses off my phone. Is that better? Okay, yeah, you got that? You got me?
You're blocking the camera now. That's
okay.
It. Good.
The thing is, we actually do have a whole bunch of videos that we made on basic uses of do's and all the different scripts. So you need to go watch those videos because we took the time to make all those videos. So next thing is, another basic is each individual's website. We need to have a website and landing page, right? And in some of your examples, you mentioned your books, Copywriting Secrets. What is your suggestion of where to send your readers if you do not have a product to sell? So now, Deanna, what's up, girl?
Hey, girl.
And Nancy's here. Got a bunch of people here. So let's get your shout out from the JMT folks. So one of the things that I just want to talk about, Dex, is what do people need to have in place? What do you need to do in 20? Oh my gosh, dude.
Oh, come on, man. I see you done gone blurry on sport. Oh, you clear now. You going to do something.
Yeah. Okay. This is I'm killing myself. What to do in 22 if your brand, finish it for me.
New, come on, man. Come on.
Yeah, what to do in 22 if you're brand new. So,
you got something with that one, brother.
This actually is going to be a bit of a refresher too for other people, because even those of us who are experienced, sometimes we can get away from the basics. We get away, in football, they still warm up with what? Running, throwing, passing, and blocking. In baseball, they still warm up with what? Running, throwing, batting practice. It's the same thing. It's the fundamentals. All right. Amen. So if you want to succeed in 22, this is what you need to do. First thing you need to do is you need to define your ideal customer. Define your avatar. Know them as...
I'm going to take notes too, brother. I'm taking notes too.
Know them as well or better than they know themselves. You got to know their problems. You got to know their desires. You got to know the outcomes that they want. You got to know who you're going to serve. before anything else, before you start worrying about websites, before you start worrying about any of that stuff. That's why if you haven't been through it yet, move heaven and earth to be able to go through my Secrets of the Avatar training that's part of Content Marketing Scripts. Because this is the key. This has nothing to do with computer systems. This has nothing to do with scripts. This has nothing to do with anything, what kind of website you do, any of that stuff. Before anything, in the beginning, Dexter, there was the avatar, and it was good.
Yes, he was.
All right. So first you got to figure out who you're going to serve. Then you got to figure out, okay, how am I going to serve them?
That's good.
Now, in the beginning, it might just be, you know what? I'm just going to start serving them. I'm just going to start putting out content into the world. I'm going to just start putting value out there into the world. And at a minimum, that's what you need to do. You need to get out there and add value. And the easiest way to add value is through great content.
So that's getting your voice out there, letting your voice be heard. That's the first step. Let your voice be heard.
And you're going to do that with video, you're going to do that through text, and you're going to do that with pictures. Okay? I'm oversimplifying, but I'm really not. The other thing that you really want to do is build your tribe. Okay? And your tribe is people. The people who fall into the category of your avatar. So you've defined your ideal customers over here, your who. Well, now what we want to do is we want to start gathering them up. We want to start building up the people who want to listen to you when you are out here sharing your message with the world. Okay?
That's good.
We want to gather them up. Now, how are we going to do that? Well, if you think about if you're going to be out there in the market adding value, what are the main basic ways that you can get these people into your tribe? One is you want to get them onto an email list. That's the best way, because if you've got all their emails, then no matter what Facebook and all them do, you're going to be able to communicate with them. The other way to gather them up is on social media. So these would be what you say are followers. The problem with only having followers, though, is that if Facebook ever bans you, if LinkedIn ever bans you, if Instagram ever bans you, if Twitter ever bans you, not that they ever would, but if they did, and that's the only place you have your followers, guess what? Is your business going to thrive, or is it going to take a dive?
No, it's going to dry up.
It's going to dry up. So you want to get people on your email list. So what is the easiest way to get people onto your email list, Dexter?
Asking for them.
Okay. Now that's the easiest way. Maybe I should have said it a little differently. What is the most effective way to get people onto your email list?
To click in.
Okay. To trade them something for their email address. Okay.
Christine, don't be laughing at me. Don't be laughing at me. You would have said the same thing too.
So the easy way is to use what we call a lead magnet. All right. So even if you don't have a following, you can create content for a week using Content Marketing Scripts or the Jim Edwards Method Premium or whatever, and you create a lead magnet. And then at the end of, so let's say it's a cool little report where you give them, 5 ways to raise champion chinchillas in the Arizona desert. Okay. So now
Christina said irresistible bribe.
Okay, there you go. Perfect. So at the end of your videos, at the end of your articles, at the end of your graphics, at the end of your lives, after you've given value, you say, and if you enjoyed those 10 chinchilla breeding tips, have I got something for you. It's the 5 desert breeding chinchilla secrets, and you can get a copy of it right now for free. If you want to know how to breed champion chinchillas, if you want the smoothest and silkiest coats, if you want the chinchillas that can wrestle a bobcat, then you need this free report. Head on over to chinchillasecrets.com and get it free while you still can. So everything, every video you do, everything that you do, every article, every graphic, every live, everything is all about driving people to chinchilla secrets, okay? Now, we have them on a free email list. How valuable is free, Dex?
That's huge.
It can be, or it can be a waste of time. You don't know yet. Okay. So when you get them on this list, now, so I'm gonna get rid of this social thing. All right, I have social followers. I'm not a huge believer in it. Okay, so now once you get them on the email list, you're going to develop a relationship with them. How do you think you develop the relationship with them, Dexter?
Staying in the flow of their life.
Right. And so what does that mean if we're talking about content marketing? What does that mean you're going to be sending them on a regular basis via email?
Information, email.
Not just information, but valuable. It's in the title, Dexter. Valuable content. Valuable content.
That was the next word. I was going to say that. The next word, content.
Right. So you're going to use the content marketing scripts. You're going to use the tools. And so you can send them a cool quote. Hey, I know you're interested in chinchillas. Here's a quote from champion chinchilla breeder Chet Chintzy. I don't know, whatever it is. And then you're sending checklists. But here's the mistake that people make. They get the people in the habit of only getting free content. And so when you do finally pitch them on something, they get irritated because like, oh, so that's how it is. You were giving it to me for free and now you want me to pay. I feel dirty right now.
Yeah.
Terrible. So what you want to do is make sure that you are always following the formula of hook, story, offer. Have a great hook to get people to open your email and then to check out your stuff. Give them good content, but always make some sort of an offer. And somebody might say, because you got to get them in the habit. Hey, and it's not even an offer. It's an invitation to the next step. If I do a quote from, Chet Chili, the champion chinchilla chaser, rancher, and then I tell you about his thing, and I said, oh, by the way, Chet's got a really cool book that you should go check out. Here's a link to go buy it on Amazon. Well, that should be your affiliate link.
That's good.
Okay,
right
when you do a checklist, you should include, here's a whole bunch of stuff for raising a champion chinchilla. By the way, we use champion chinchilla chow. Say that 5, 10. We only recommend champion chinchilla chow. And if you want to feed your chinchillas what the champions chow down on, click here to buy it in bulk for free. I mean, you can't buy it in bulk for free, but buy it in bulk from me.
Yeah.
So even if you don't have a product yet, you can start doing stuff as an affiliate to get people in the habit of seeing that, hey, from Jim, from Dexter, from whomever, I get valuable content. They follow up on a regular basis with valuable content, and there's always an invitation to a next step. Now you've built up your audience, and you're like, well, I'm making these measly little affiliate commissions. Well, here's the thing. This is what you do now. Now you got your little list of people that you built up. Maybe you got 100 of them, all right? And you're developing a relationship with them. And you're like, you know what? I'm tired of making these chintzy little chinchilla chips. I want to make my own chinchilla fortune.
Yes, we're
So
going to cook them chinchillas. We're going to eat the meat and grill them and then sell a hat.
exactly. It's exactly chinchilla nuggets. All
Yes.
right. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to send these people an email. I'm going to say, what is your most burning question about chinchilla champion? I don't know. Whatever.
Catch them and eat them. And
Okay. Chinchilla catch it. Chinchilla chef tips. Okay. What's your chinchilla cooking?
Yes.
Okay. I don't even know how.
Sauce.
I can't even. Okay. We'll just call it varmint cooking. So, okay. What's your number one question? So let's say 30 people will ask you a question. If you want more, just say, hey, and tell me your most burning question. And just for asking, I'm going to give you my favorite chinchilla recipe.
Yes.
So if you promise them something for answering the question, you can pretty much count on increasing your response by 50%. So we do it the right way. We ask them, hey, cool, here's your reward for asking a question. Let's say we get 30 questions. Now, you take those and you sort them, you do whatever, slice them, dice them, come up with, okay, you know what? I could teach me a 2-hour class on chinchilla cooking. And so this is what I'm going to do. So now you have a choice. You can go out to these 100 people and you can say, hey, look, remember when I asked you that question? Now what we're going to do is I'm going to teach a master class. I'm going to teach you everything I know about cooking chinchillas. And then at the end, when I think I'm done, I'm going to allow you to ask me any question you want about chinchilla cooking. And I'm going to do it live. And it's going to be a very exclusive group of people, because what I'm doing is creating a masterclass that's going to become my flagship product. And because you asked me a question, because you're on my list, because you're a subscriber, I'm going to give you a free ticket to show up live. So we see you're like, we still haven't charged anything yet. Calm down, Chuckles. We're almost there.
Yes.
So now,
until we're ready for you.
Now what you're going to do is you're going to pick a date. And that's the date you are going to teach your chinchilla chef masterclass.
That's good. Yeah.
And it's all going to be based on all the questions that people asked you. Now, it might be one part. It might be 2 parts. Just depends. Depends on how big, how much you got to share. And then what you're going to do is you're going to invite people to come for free, the people on your list. And then you're going to make them an offer when they sign up. So they come, they opt in for free, because you got to opt in, because it's an event. So it's an event. I got to send you the link to be able to show up. And then on the confirmation page, you're going to make them an offer for the replay. And you're going to have an offer for, you can get the replay, you can get the transcripts, and you can get that for, I don't know, $47. All right. Then on the next page, if they take that, you're going to offer them a one-on-one consultation for whatever your going rate is. So like $200, okay? You can get an hour of my time, and you can ask me any question you want about chinchilla cooking, chinchilla breeding, chinchilla wrestling, whatever your, chinchilla hat manufacturing, whatever. Then on the date, you show up and you teach the class. They're going to ask you questions at the end, so it's going to fill in all the blanks, all the holes, and then you have a product done. Oh, and here's the thing. Here's the key at the end.
Come on.
Jim, one of the things I don't have is any testimonials. I don't have anybody that says my product's any good, and that's why I can't share. That's why I can't sell. Okay, well, this is what you're going to do. At the very end of the live presentation, when everybody is all excited,
Yeah.
this is amazing. I'm going to go out. I'm going to find any chinchilla I can and put him in a deep fryer faster than you can say boom, shaka, laka.
That's it. Yes. Chinchilla cooking at its finest. And yes, Susan, I did miss lunch.
Can you do me a favor? If you enjoyed this presentation, would you tell me in the comments real quick, what would you say to someone who wasn't here? To someone who missed this, what would you say to them?
I would do it. Walter, my name is Walter, and I'll tell you, I love chinchillas. There's so many things you could do with chinchillas. You could barbecue chinchilla. You could cook one. You could escabob it. You could steam it. You could put it in the Instapot. It's
Pan
just
fry.
Fried. You
So-
can do it all.
So you're going to get testimonials at the end. Holy cow. So now all you got to do is write you up a little sales letter, which, I mean, by then you've gotten paid to create the thing. And then you put the whole thing on autopilot by putting it up with a one-page sales letter. So now back here, when you're doing your value, what do you think is going to be one of the first things you tell people about in your follow-up sequence? Instead of telling them about this affiliate stuff, you start telling them about your chinchilla cooking secrets masterclass that they can buy access to. All right. And then you start varying it up at the end of your content. At the end of one video, you might offer your lead magnet. Another video might offer a webinar that you do live where you'll sell this on the back end. Another one, you might just send people straight to the thing. Hey, if you enjoyed this picture of our holiday chinchilla feast,
Yeah.
I will teach you how we make every single item on the table in my chinchilla cooking secrets.
Yes. And for you
So-
vegans, we got something for you too.
Yeah, you set a place for the chinchilla and let him eat right alongside of you. He's like,
Yes.
oh, thank you, Lord Jesus. I got in with the vegans, not with the meat eaters.
Got 'em.
And put him on a, oh my God, I'm going to show you how I can get 3 chinchillas in one of them Showtime grills. Ron Papil would be so proud. And it tastes as good as it looks. Tastes as good as it looks. Except if you get the fur in your teeth. Anyway, so here's the thing, gang. Let me summarize this, and then we'll see if we have any questions from the gallery. People that say, oh man, I don't know what to do. Boom. Let's summarize. First step, got to define who you're going to add value to, how you're going to serve them, how are you going to add value to their lives, because this all comes back to adding value. It's not about creating more noise in the marketplace, because that's what most people are doing. It's like a Me Too type thing. Oh, I could do that. Well, what you see other people and saying, oh, I can do that, that's your first mistake, because you don't want to do what they're doing. You want to do what you're supposed to be doing. And it comes down to defining your avatar. Who are you called to serve? How are you going to serve them? How are you going to add value? And that's how you're going to start to build that tribe. How do you build that tribe? By creating, consistently doing content. Now, at this point also, guess what? You've got, well, let me summarize and then I'll come to that at the end. But you're constantly creating value, not only just to create that value for the tribe, but also to test concepts, to test what is it that people are going to respond to and what are they not going to respond to. You know what? Chances are this first lead magnet you do is going to suck compared to what you could do a year from now. But you know what? The sucky one is better than the one that you don't do.
That's good. Yes.
Because at least you'll learn what sucks and then you do something else.
Yes.
So now you're learning, you're following up, And this is all about developing a relationship, because most people have an email list and wonder why nothing happens. It's because you don't want an email list. You want a relationship with the people on the email list.
That's good.
So you're adding value. Tell them about your product. And then once you've got a few people that are following you, man, then you ask them, what's your biggest question? Now, in some cases, you might be such an expert, you don't need to ask these people. You can just skip right to this place and then just start networking with people you know and inviting them, okay? You're going to do your chinchilla cooking course. And then, like I said, you got to pick a date. This is one of those magic steps. Pick a date. Even if you got nobody signed up, even if you teach the thing all by yourself, still teach it. Because even if it doesn't end up that it's something that you can sell, it will end up being a much better lead magnet than what most people's lead magnets are.
That's good.
All right. And you're going to do the offer just like this. All your folks get to come for free. Just sign up. Bam. It's free live. It ain't free with the replay. And everybody's busy. So this is a key little step in here. I made a lot of money selling replays to free events.
That's good.
And then one-on-one consult with me, teach it, fill in the blanks, get you the testimonials. And now what you can do once you've got that product done, then you get to graduate up to the big boy, the big girl leagues. You've got a proven product. Let me tell you right now, you tell me in the comments, what I have just done for you in the last 25, 30 minutes, this is something that somebody would charge $100 for.
More than that. This is huge, brother.
This is better than stuff. So now you got a proven product. So then the whole game is about the T word. What's the T word, Dexter? Traffic.
Traffic, yes.
All about traffic, which is eyeballs. Eyeballs on the offer. So now we graduate to the buy, the borrow, and the build. And those of you that celebrate Christmas, you can think of this training as your Christmas present. And if you don't celebrate Christmas, this can still be your Christmas present.
It is.
Buy, borrow, build traffic. Buying traffic is stuff like ads, solo emails, anywhere where basically you pay money to get eyeballs, preferably targeted eyeballs.
Yeah.
This is where you can scale really fast. This is where you can go from 100 visitors a day to 1,000 visitors a day just by putting more money in the machine. But you better
avatar eyeballs. You want avatar eyeballs.
Exactly. You want very good, Dexter. Well done.
Man. It's good, good.
Borrow is affiliate programs. This is where you pay for the traffic afterwards. Typically, you're going to pay a 40 to 50% commission. This is also where you can do trades. You know, hey, I'll promote you, you will promote me. Hey, I'll promote your post, you promote my post. You send an email for me, I'll send an email for you. So this is where you can scale, but this is where you can get massive amounts of traffic like that. Because you get somebody with 100,000 people on their list to mail about, you know, this is the American Federation of Chinchilla Ranchers officially endorses Jim Edwards' chinchilla cooking secrets. Oh my gosh, they sent an email, we all got rich.
Chinchillas all over the place. I see it, man, I see it.
And then build is with your content marketing. This is with your social media. This is with your email marketing. This is with the stuff that you can control. Okay, this is how you go from, well, gee, Jim, they nobody know me, and you don't even really tell me what kind of stuff I need to do, to, oh my goodness, honey, we're eating out tonight, boy, in Aruba.
Ooh, yeah.
This is what you do. Because once you get chinchilla ribs, can you imagine trying to? If you don't know what a chinchilla is, look it up. Them babies have little ribs. It looks like. It honestly looks like a rat and a rabbit had a dumpster baby. Okay, you knew that was coming. So that's what you do. Now, I made it look simple because it is simple, but you got to do it. But what's the alternative now? Well, you know, Jim, I got my computer. Somebody told me that I could get on this computer and I could get rich. All I have to do is say the magic words and you know, Jim, gosh, man.
And I'm using the computer at the library. Don't even own your own computer. Use it at the library.
Yeah,
30
got
minutes.
all these chumps saying, are you done yet? I got to send email to Aunt Clarence. You can do that and just kind of sit there and wish for it, hope for it, whatever. Or I literally did lay it out for you. And what is the first step? It always goes back to this. Everything comes back to this.
Yeah.
Who are you going to serve? Define your avatar. If you don't know who, then you don't know what. And if you don't know who, if you don't know how, if you don't know what, you can't do anything. You're just going to be stuck in this endless loop of bright, shiny object buying crap off the internet that you think's going to get you rich. And it just ain't going to happen. It's not going to happen. Only way that you make money is to set up a value exchange. And the only value exchange comes from solving people's problems, satisfying their desires, helping them get the outcomes that they want, and being specific enough that you can actually form a message that will cut through the noisy crap that they're actually interested in, that will resonate with them and carry some emotional impact instead of this pablum that people just keep throwing out there because they're trying to sell to everybody.
I said, you better preach. You better preach.
So that's what I wanted to cover. Any questions?
And you covered it. And I would like to say that on the flip side of this, no chinchillas were ever hurt in this experiment, this example. No fur was used from them. No meat was eaten. But I tell you what, if I find one running around, I might try to catch it. This message was so hot.
Let me tell you something right now. There was so much animal testing involved in this. I'm going to tell you right now, man. Those of you who don't know, this is a chinchilla right here, boy. That's a chinchilla.
Come on.
Now, can you imagine trying to eat the ribs off that thing? No.
I bet it tastes like chicken.
I bet. And look how fat he is. That's like a pot roast right there.
I'll taste it. I'll try it. Let me try it.
That's a chinchilla. Anyway.
They eat squirrel. We can eat him too.
Oh, we skin him and wrap him in bacon. I bet he'd taste like
everything's good with bacon, man. We could do something.
So, we got any questions or anything? I mean, I'm just curious. Did y'all enjoy this? Did this get you fired up? Does this reinvigorate you if you were already doing this, or if you're new, you're like, you know what? That's the path. It's the path, people. That's the path.
I had one talking about ads, but I think that you answered it later on in that presentation. So she had one earlier. Christina just confirmed, but he was talking about ads, and he put that under borrow.
No, ads are under buy.
That's cool.
I mean, I'm just saying.
Yeah, I appreciate it. It was buy. That's good. That was ads. That's good.
Yeah, it's basically you spend money to get traffic. Borrow is you get somebody else has the traffic and you work it out with them to have them send you the traffic and I'll pay you later. I'll gladly pay you Tuesday for a hamburger today.
Yes.
And then build is using the tools that you have. So your content marketing, your social media, your email marketing, all that stuff.
So there's Christina's question. She said content testing is your ad testing basically, correct?
So content testing would be similar to ad testing in that you're just putting out some content to see if people respond, just like you would with an ad where you throw stuff out there and you're like, okay, let's see if we can make money from this. Let's see if we can get the right eyeballs to show up and actually convert. So everything's a test. I mean, you can test the call to action. You can test the visuals. You can test all kinds of stuff. I don't want to get into it right now, but yeah, you could test any of that stuff.
But you know what's so huge, man? He was learning from me is that the first takeaway for those that just getting started, first of all, get your message out there. But the second thing, have some type of offer. That was huge. Whether it's an affiliate, whether it's sign up for my email, get them in that habit of doing something with you, or doing something. That was huge. That was a big
Or show
takeaway.
up for you can do a lot of the JMT folks, man. Do a lunch and learn. Do an online lunch and learn.
That's it. Yeah.
You can do anything. That's the thing. It's promise a result and then deliver it some kind of way. Do it as a lunch and learn. Do a Facebook Live. Do a podcast. Do a report. Do a video. Do whatever. And yes, Christina, you can still get that. Go to contentmarketingscripts.com / or nope, it's gone. Nope, no, you can't get it. It's gone. Oh well, it's gone. Yeah, you have to wait till we open up again. My bad. Susan's like, I'm gonna cut you if you do that.
Step up, girl. Gotta get it.
Yeah, you gotta get it while it's hot. No, you can't get it. See, I almost got punched in the head. That look I just got was like, oh my God, he is not just going to say, oh, nope, stop, don't do it. Don't do it, Jim.
Don't hurt nobody. Okay. 'Tis the season to be jolly.
Give me a break, man. I'm just
a unicorn. Talk like that, man. He's positive. We can do it, boys and girls.
No.
That's not the unicorn?
Nope.
He done changed in 2022?
Nah, man, he's only going to get worse. Just like the pickle. The pickle's going to get more salty in 2022.
What? Y'all better jump on board now.
They can't. So, anyway, when we open it up again next time, you best jump on it.
That was good.
I got nothing else.
That was enough.
Hey. I ain't going to drop that mic.
I ain't dropping my Yeti either. Shoot.
That's our boy Leslie Andrew is here.
What?
You see this? You see this beautiful thing around us? So it's not just, like, hey, everybody, we're doing a Facebook Live like everybody else.
We're hoping that you'll just watch us.
It's the Jim and Dexter Show, and it's amazing. Well, Leslie is the one who designed this for us. He made the one for the Jim and Stu Show. He made the one for the Jim and Dean Show. He made the one for the Jim and Dexter Show. What? If y'all want to have a rockin' thing, if you're using StreamYard or you need some other graphics or stuff, he's your boy.
Leslie, send you a nice shout out, brother. You better go.
That's right. So Leslie will bust that out for you. He ain't cheap, but he's not overly expensive. But everything he does is 100% worth it. So you definitely want to check him out.
Look at the border. Look at that. You ain't dealing with no average border there.
That's right. So check him out, and he will hook you up. So I don't think this is our last thing for the year, but it's getting close. It's our last one before Christmas. So like I say, if you celebrate Christmas, Merry Christmas. If you don't celebrate Christmas, Merry Christmas anyway. Yep. Happy holidays. Whatever you do, just do it. Be with the ones you love. And we'll see you soon. So thanks, everybody. Great job. Thanks for pinch hitting for Dean. And
Come on, man. You better tell him to get well quick, because I show up again. You know I show up.
So here's the thing. Thanks for being on the Jim and Dean Show, Dexter. We're done.
Glad to have you. I am glad to be here, Jim. I really am.
And we'll see y'all next time on some kind of show with somebody or else. Bye-bye. Remember,
we're going to do it. We got it.
If anybody ever gives you a chance to eat fried chinchilla, dive in.